Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I did a lot of cleaning up inside the house, and I noticed that on social media, decluttering is really one of the most significant topics that keeps coming up time after time again. There are many websites devoted to this issue. So I think there's an interesting conclusion to draw in this respect. The first thing I would like to say is that you can almost divide the topic between minimalism and maximalism. There are a lot of people with a lot of stuff. These days, people are encouraged to accumulate more and more things. And some people can't even open their garage at their homes because they have so much junk in there that they have to consistently park outside of the house. Now, what I discovered today is it's not so much stuff, but looking at the things that you have and making sure that they suit your current lifestyle. For example, I've always been a shoe person. I have tons and tons of shoes. But when I went through things to organize them and sort through them, I said, wait just a New York minute here. As you get older, your feet change. Your toes, can change. Your ankles get a little wider. I have a very high instep. So I noticed right away I couldn't wear a lot of the shoes that I had. And in some cases, you have a shoe in a size that doesn't fit you comfortably anymore. So my idea is to really get rid of things that don't serve a utilitarian purpose in your life. And that simply means that if you can't wear something anymore, that it's not chic enough, not stylish enough to suit who you are personality-wise, then be willing to let it go. There's no sense taking up the space and the time that it takes to find things just to keep things that are unnecessary. So I think minimalism is important to the extent that it means minimize things that you don't utilize. And if you can't utilize them, then you can either throw them out altogether or donate them to someone who will use them. So I think it's an extremely important issue. It means evaluating the things you have, looking at yourself and saying, who am I? What is the image I want to present to the world? And do the things I have really convey a true sense of my style and appearance? And I think when you're honest with yourself, you can control the amount of things that you have in your possession. And if you want to have a lot of things, you can still organize them successfully, but make sure everything serves a purpose, that you are going to wear these things, that you have the right accessories that go with them, and that the image you're presenting to the world is based on shoes that are comfortable, tops that fit properly and cover the areas that should be covered. So if you look at your wardrobe from that standpoint, you will never really have to live with absolutely nothing, and you also won't live with excess that you have no use for in this life. So thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day.